Welcome to the video. Today, I'm gonna be showing you exactly what I'm eating every day that's working perfectly for me to burn fat. Here is my physique from yesterday's workout. As you can see, this is working well. I'm posting this video so that you can copy my exact meal plan. Now, I like making things as simple as possible, so here are some baseline rules. We're gonna wait as long as possible into the day to start eating. The first meal we eat is going to be all carbs and protein. We're going to strategically use vegetables to fill us up without a lot of calories. And the final meal is the only meal that is going to adjust each day, so you can eat anything within reason that you want. All right, so enough talking, let's get started. The first thing we're doing today is heading to the gym, and I haven't eaten anything yet. I've just taken a pre-workout. All right, so this was actually pretty cool. This kid came up to me and he was asking me how I got so jacked. So I told him I've been lifting for 15 years. And then I told him I was vegan, and he was like mind blown that you could possibly gain muscle as a vegan at all. So anyways, I kind of like took him under my wing for the rest of the workout. I corrected his form on a bunch of stuff, walked him through a bunch of different exercises. It was cool. It was like being a big brother to somebody in the gym. And I remember me having some big brother figures in my gym when I was younger. And yeah, I just kind of felt like passing that favor on. So that was really cool. I want to share that with you guys. Sammy's here. She's feeling really bad. She's been dealing with migraines. Actually, yesterday, we had to go to the ER because it was so bad. Sammy's been listening to a Huberman podcast while I've been in the gym learning about migraines. How you feel?
Honestly, really bad. It went down from the IV that they put in me yesterday, but I still feel really terrible. Yesterday was an 8 when I went to the ER, and then when I got my IV, it went down to a 6. But
Sad face.
I've been listening to Huberman, and I wrote down notes. I'm almost done with it. I have like 27 minutes.
Well, let's get you home. Let's get me some food. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to have our first protein shake of the day. How'd you like my accent?
It was very good.
I don't know.
Frenchy.
Did it sound French?
It did.
I wasn't sure what it was. And a little creatine. Kid at the gym today was like, he like whispered it to me. He's like, man, do you think it's okay if I take creatine?
Why do people think creatine's bad?
He thought it was steroid. He was like, does that make me not natural? And I was like, uh-oh. Got it. Pull your natty card, bro. Creatine and protein shake. What do we got?
Some ASMR.
Any knife that comes in a box like this, you know it's gonna be nice.
Yes. Ooh. Do you like the ASMR?
Sick, dude. I've been needing a new knife. This company, Cajon, sent me out this one. We'll see how it does.
Coffee. Nice.
We got 2 new Vivo proteins. Vanilla, my favorite flavor by far.
Babe, you got them for me. Oh, for my headaches. You put them in the freezer.
Put the lotion on its skin. All right, so in terms of waiting as late as possible to eat your first meal, we're doing pretty good. It's already 3:45, which is great. I have to post a couple things on Instagram, and then I'm gonna check in on my clients on my phone. So we'll probably have like another half an hour of work, and then we'll eat our first actual meal. All right, first actual meal that we're having in the day, all carbs, all protein, right? So we're keeping it super simple. Why do I keep saying simple? Because it's lentil. So we're keeping it super simple. We are doing red lentil pasta. This is from Berea. You can get this at every store right now. It has so much protein in it. It's freaking awesome. We're doing 3 servings of this. That's gonna be 39 grams of protein. We're just putting it in Prego sauce. is sponsored by Helix Sleep, and after being on the road for the last few weeks, dude, I'm telling you, sleeping in that van, it's reminded me how big of a difference my Helix makes. If you don't already know, they make premium mattresses and bedding that are customized to fit your needs and then conveniently shipped right to your front door. And some of you may or may not know, I get really tight shoulders. I also get really tight hips, and having a Helix Sleep mattress has immensely helped over the last couple of years. Yeah, so at this point, I think I've had mine for like almost 3 years now, and I was actually thinking about this the other day. Every time I sleep on a different bed, whether it's like hotel or Airbnb or a friend's house, even if it's like a decent bed, you know, not just like some piece of crap, I'm always dying to get back to my Helix. I don't know what it is, you know, it's something happens with my lower back. I don't know if I'm just not getting caressed the way that the Helix caresses me, but it just feels better when I sleep on my Helix. Last weekend, I literally slept on one of the nights for 11 hours straight. I don't know. It's freaking awesome though. Something important to me is that, you know, a lot of mattresses trap a lot of heat. I get really hot already, and so I sweat a lot. If that happens, I just cannot sleep. Helix uses materials that trap less heat, and they allow for better airflow through the mattress. So get the Glaciotex cooling cover with yours. It's seriously a huge difference if you're a hot sleeper. One of the things that makes them the best to me is that they have a personalized sleep quiz you take online where you answer questions about your sleep preferences, you know, like your preferred firmness of bed, what kind of position you sleep in, a few other questions like that, and then it spits out a personalized recommendation. And for me, it's been an absolute perfect match. I am a back, and sometimes, you know, I'll end up on my side, so I needed a kind of like a firmer mattress, right? And when I went through the quiz, it suggested that I get a Twilight Luxe, which I got in a queen, and I'm telling you, it could not be more perfect for me. The best part about all of this is that Helix delivers your mattress right to your front door with free shipping in the US. The mattress just comes in a box. You just pull that into whatever room you're gonna set it up in, right? You open the box, open the packaging, the bed just kind of folds open and opens up, and there you go, it's done. If it makes you nervous to buy something you haven't tried, Helix has a 100-night sleep trial, so you get more than 3 months to make sure that you love it. Plus, Helix also has a 10-year warranty, and they offer financing options and flexible payment plans. I've been sleeping on my Helix for years now. I've been working closely with them for the past couple years. I obviously really enjoy my Helix. I think you would too. If you're looking for a new bed, check out Helix. Visit helixsleep.com/Brian Turner to get 20% off your Helix mattress, plus 2 free pillows. The link will be the first thing in the description below. Now let's get back to the video. Two hours later. All right, we're gonna dip into veggies. We're gonna have a big salad. This lets us, you know, stretch out the amount of time until we're really getting big meals in. So check this out. This entire giant bowl of greens is just under 40 calories. For comparison, that is the same amount of calories as 6 almonds. You could eat 6 almonds in less than 6 bites. It's gonna take 20 or more bites to eat this salad. Honestly, for me, when it comes to dieting, it's just replacing foods with things that allow you to have more volume for less calories. These are my 2 favorite salad dressings you can get pretty much at any grocery store. This is a light vinaigrette, so basically you can use twice as much for the same amount of calories. And then this is Lighthouse Sesame Ginger. Both of them have very little fat, and that is definitely what you also want to do when you are dieting, because salad dressing can add up really quickly if it has a bunch of fat. For this, I'm gonna use 6 tablespoons, and it's only gonna be 120 calories. And then for the toppings, I'm just gonna throw in some fresh cut mushrooms, and then some of this Quorn vegan chicken. So this is chicken made out of mushrooms, so it's gonna add 18 grams of protein. Really is tasty. It just makes it like a little bit more delicious. All right, so all together, this whole meal is just 280 calories. This will keep me full for probably another hour and a half while I continue working, and then we'll get into the next real meal. Guys, I don't know how many of you use MyFitnessPal to track your calories and macros. That's what I use. But a year ago, they got rid of the ability for you to use the scan barcode thing right there, unless you buy a membership. But I just found out this trick. If you change your location to the UK, all of a sudden, it lets you use the barcode scanner again. Bruh. Huge, sick tip. And now I'm passing that knowledge from me to you. All right, now it's 7:30. Time to finally start eating some serious food. So this next meal is really simple, but it has a ton of protein, and it is absolutely delicious and easy. All right, here's where things start to get interesting. We're going to use our little secrets to make sure that I'm feeling super full by the time I'm going to bed, because at this point in my diet, I get hungry all the freaking time. So that 20 ounces of vegetables that I talked about earlier in the video, here they are. We have 400 grams of broccoli, about 9 ounces of baby carrots, a couple of mushrooms thrown in there. And we're at the point in the day where I'm basically trading off calories for volume. So I was actually gonna have this with a carb source. I was gonna have these. It's like one of my favorite products at Trader Joe's. They're just rice cakes. Literally, it's just rice. I'll show you. Just pressed into this little disc shape, and when you saute them with a little water, they're just delicious, they're so good. But instead of having these, I'm gonna trade these so that I could have more vegetables and also more sauce, because to me, I feel like that was worth it. So for the protein of this meal, we are gonna be using these soy curls. Now, these have a ton of protein, 11 grams per serving. I'm using 3 servings of this. This is 33 grams of protein in here. If you guys don't already know, it's super simple. You just soak it in a bunch of water, then you drain it like this, and then you soak it in any sort of sauce, anything, any flavor you want. I'm doing teriyaki tonight, and again, this is why I traded off some of those rice cakes, because I wanted this to be extra saucy, really flavorful. I'm actually doing 10 tablespoons, I know it sounds like a lot, 10 tablespoons with just under 3/4 cups. If you squeeze the sauce in there before you start cooking it, it all kind of just works like a sponge, like sucks the flavor up. Too small.
Oh, dang.
I was trying to make it look cool, but your boy got too much volume.
Hello, Clarice. It's so nice, actually. Oh. Oh.
Yeah, the spice comes in.
That's pretty good.
It's good, huh?
It's not like super spicy, but it is.
If you want to try it, it's called Kinder's Sweet and Spicy. Yes, girl. I just filmed this.
And it wasn't recording.
It's the bane of a YouTuber's existence. Big old plate here. There's actually more veggies over there, which is pretty fantastic.
It's really good.
There is an absolute ton of salt in this. I actually didn't realize. And then I added it up. It's 3,800 milligrams of salt.
Girl.
If you don't know, now you know. That is a lot of salt.
That's a lot of salt. Brian loves his salt, though.
I love salt.
Always choose salt over sweets.
Oh, yeah.
He's not a sweets person. If you know, you know.
So we're gonna eat this deliciousness. We're also gonna go and watch my new guilty pleasure. So we've been watching You, which is fantastic. They've been doing a great job in the new season. And a friend of ours put us onto this show called Sex Life. And I gotta tell you, man, I was like, this is a chick flick.
Definitely. We're watching it and I'm like, this could be a book.
Yeah.
Like, is this a book? Because it seems like it.
Close to stopping watching this. You watch this on your, and then I got over that hump just far enough that I'm like, I'm hooked.
Super, super good. Lots of drama. It's great.
Is she gonna choose Brad? Or is she gonna choose Cooper?
Right?
She needs to choose Cooper. He's better for her.
Right.
We're gonna take this little party in the other room. Watch that. I'm done with working for the day. So
yay.
Tuning into a little bit of Netflix, eating my salty food, and then we'll be right back because we have that final meal. It has got a ton of volume. It is so good. It's also really easy. This is the time of night where in the last video I was talking about diet sodas and they come into play. I'm so salty right now and I'm definitely craving something sweet. Diet sodas will save your life while dieting, and it's okay to have a diet soda. If you really don't want the fake sugars and sucralose and all that stuff, get a Zevia. It's made with stevia as a sweetener. I'm telling you, I am obsessed with this. Look at the browning on that mushroom slice right there. This is one of the best things I've made so far this year. Packs a freaking flavor punch, not a ton of calories, tons of protein. And if I was bulking, I would make this with a ton of bread on the side, just be dipping it in there like a savage. Man, I don't know if you ever had hominy before. Hominy is like a mix between a corn kernel and like potato. It's a starchy corn. Boom, another perfect day of dieting in the bag, getting more lean as we go. Starting to see some certain things in my body that I only see when I get really lean, so I know this might be a little bit much for some people, but you guys are into fitness. You can see this little line that's happening in the bicep. That's the separation between the two heads of the bicep, which is pretty cool. And that only comes out when I start getting really into like the lower double digits or the top of the single digits, which is so sick. We ended the day at 2,600 calories. I'm also gonna drink a little cup of veggie juice, so that's gonna bring me up 100 more calories. So we ended the day at 2,700 calories, really. And if anybody has ever said that getting protein is hard on a vegan diet, they're lying to you. I got 171 grams protein, wasn't even trying that hard. Didn't even have to hit my second protein shake of the day. Also, I don't know if it's all the veggies I've been eating or what, but my hair has been growing so fast. I don't know if I told you guys, but I'm growing it back out below my shoulders again. And so we're at the point where I have to use headbands. Keep it out of my eyes. I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you like the longer hair or do you like the shorter hair? All right, so I wanted to make this video because this is exactly what I'm eating every single day. The only thing that changes is what that dinner is, and it's really revolving between that and a couple of other things. So I wanted to post this video so that you can copy exactly what I'm eating, because this is working really well to keep me retaining muscle, but also to lean up super easy without a lot of struggle because I'm not hungry at the end of the night. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was really useful. I don't see a lot of vegan fitness content out there on the YouTube lately, especially with people tracking their progress and all that kind of stuff. So that's where I feel like I've been really wanting to create content. So let me know if that is what you guys are enjoying seeing. It's just really interesting to me to just kind of understand what kind of content people are coming to YouTube for. So let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and I'll see you beautiful people in next week's video.